Hey, everybody. Okay, I'm praying that this works. I've had so much opposition trying to get this thing done and shared with you. I know it's important. I know it's going to encourage somebody out there. So I'm just praying that this time it works. A few weeks ago, had a couple of dreams that just kind of left me, doing what we always do when we receive dreams and we receive prophetic words. We talk to the Lord about it, like, hey, what am I supposed to get out of this, right? And the first thing that the Lord said to me was, take this at face value. I said, okay, what's the revelation I need to get out of the face value of these dreams, right? And so he began to just share that encouragement with me because I needed that encouragement. And so I really felt that it was very important at this moment to share what he kind of walked me through a few weeks ago. I'm going to try to keep this short, like I said. The first dream, it was very simple. I was just in this room, a small room with a small group of people, and we were worshiping. And then my phone rang, and I picked up my phone, and it was my mother. Now, my mother has been in heaven for near 11 years now. So it took me by surprise and I answered it, and sure enough, it was her voice, loud and clear. And she began to speak to me. And there were two things that I really felt were important for someone to hear. And these are the things that I knew that it was, yes, it was her voice, but I knew it was the Father speaking them to me through her voice, right? And that was, I see you and I'm proud of you. Yes, it was very personal for me, but I know that it's very personal for someone out there listening, that the Lord sees you and he is proud of you. I know you might feel like you're in the muck and the mire right now, and you might feel like you're failing every moment of every day, but he sees you and he is proud of you, because what he sees is not the stumbling around. He sees your heart. I just really wanted to encourage whoever that is right now. So then she spoke those things to me, and then she said, now listen to this. And it was like I could see her holding her phone up in the air, and I could hear all of heaven worshiping. And it was so loud and it was so powerful. I just fell to my knees. And the group of people that I was with, it got their attention, and all I could say was just listen. And I hit the speaker button and I held my phone up in the air. And again, the sound of heaven worshiping caused everyone in that room to just fall to their knees. The next dream was a few days later, and it was of this massive battlefield. And I could see, a lot of people, we were all dressed for battle. But what caught my attention was that even if I saw, 100 people, there were like 10,000 angels, like army angels in battle with us. And the really cool thing is that we were on the opposition. We were on, not the opposition. I'm losing my words. We were on the offense. I knew it was an O word. We were on the offense. And I think so many times we get in this lingo, in this pit of talking about certain things, that we're always in battle and we're always the ones getting beat down and stuck and all this stuff. But that was not this dream. We were pushing the enemy back, and we were pushing the enemy back so far. They were running in retreat, and we pushed them way beyond where they had set up camp. So, a few things with those, okay? For one, heaven, I needed this reminder when I was going through it, okay? So I'm just going to share this reminder with you guys, even if it's just stating the obvious. Heaven is partnered with you in your worship, and heaven is partnered with you in your warfare. And the other significant thing, that as I was asking the Lord for revelation over all of these things, I just so happened, we know that things just don't happen by coincidence, that the Lord just divinely ordains certain things to happen. And I had that urge to pull out some notebooks of my mother's. And so I was flipping through them. And a lot of it was just notes of hers that she had written from teachings and such. But my eyes landed on this one paragraph that she was writing. And she wrote, worship, warfare. And I'm like, that was it. Those are the words that I needed, because right now in this moment, our worship is our warfare. You know, if you talk to, like army people or strategists or anything like that, they're going to tell you, like, if you're, in this certain section of the battlefield, you're going to need this specific weapon that's the most effective, right? At least I think that's what it is. That's kind of what I'm getting anyway. And I feel like heaven is saying right now, the weapon of choice right now in this moment is your worship. Your worship is your weapon of choice for the warfare that has come against you. I know that there has been a lot of attempts at blocking, stopping, muting, frustrating, trying to cloak everyone in doubt of certain things that have been prophesied and declared. And here's the thing, your current reality is a lie. If you are not walking in what you have seen with your faith eyes, what you've seen yourself doing, what the Lord has shown you doing, you need to realize that what you have been shown is the truth, and what is in front of you is not. And you need to start saying, what's that scripture declare? Call things out as though they are, even though they may not be at this moment. I know that's paraphrased, but you know what I mean. And I just really feel like part of that is your worship. Your worship is your warfare right now. You need to know that the enemy is fighting very, very hard to keep you stagnant, to keep you set back. And what I wanted to remind you is this second dream of this battle, the enemy was in retreat. It was terrified. It was running from us, and we pushed it back beyond where it set up camp. I'm telling you, the enemy has set up camp in some of your situations, in some of your relationships. I don't care if it's finances, your health, like I said, relationships, or just stealing time. And I really felt that that was a major significant thing in this moment. And that is, not only do we get to plunder the enemy's camp, take back all that was stolen, take back your health, take back your finances, take back your relationships, your family members, whatever it is that the enemy has stolen, you get to take that back in this moment. But the one thing that just kept booming so loudly to me is what I kept hearing was divine reversal. And I felt that that was over our time. So however long this battle has been for you, I don't care if it's been 2 days or 20 years, there is a divine reversal coming to the time that the enemy has stolen from you in this battle over this thing. And I mean, literally am seeing the Lord's hand like moving the clock hands backwards, like he is reversing, he is redeeming, he is restoring all things. And I just wanted to encourage you in that this has not been for nothing. This battle, this struggle has not been for nothing. You are going to win this war. You get to plunder the enemy's camp. He has to pay back all he still has stolen with interest, right? 7-fold. That's what the scriptures say. And so I just wanted to encourage you in that. The other dream that I had, I feel is very significant to this as well. And just saying, keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. That's the gist of this dream. I was in this one room and I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, like whatever work I was doing. And then something would block me from doing the next thing. And I was like, okay, well, whatever, I did all I could do here. So I'll just wait until that person leaves the room or until that thing moves and then I can finish what I'm doing. So I went to the next room. Same thing. I did all I was supposed to do and then I was blocked. And then in the next room, I did everything I was supposed to do and then I was blocked. And this happened like multiple times in different rooms. And what I felt the Lord saying is that you have taken all the promises that I've spoken over your life. You have taken this, that, and the other, and you are doing all that you were supposed to be doing, right? Because every prophetic word has instruction. And so he was saying, you are doing all you can do. And then you see that, something is trying to block you. Something is trying to stop you. It's not me. It's not the Lord, but his hand is in this. His hand is moving. And when I had that dream, I asked the Lord, I'm like, so there really is nothing else I can do, right? And he said, no, you've done all you can do. Now you just have to trust and wait. And the one scripture he gave me, of course, I just completely forgot it, but what he said to me, it's scripture, but what he said to me was, because what doors I close, no man and no demon can open. And what doors I open, no man or demon can close. And so I am not going to give the enemy any more credit than I have to, because, seriously, we are more powerful. The enemy is beneath us. He is not above us. He is not stronger than us. He is not more powerful than us. Remember, he is the one in retreat. He is the one that's being defeated. He is the one that's going to have to pay you back. And he is going to regret every day and every moment that he messed with you. Okay? So I just wanted to encourage you. I wanted to share that with you. I pray that this strengthens you, that you understand that you are not alone, that you have all of heaven partnering with you. The Lord is sending people to stand with you. If you are exhausted, he is going to give you people to lift up your arms. So hang in there. You are about to break through. All right. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.